Welcome to NXT.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 585 pounds, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt family. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 525 pounds, the team of Travis Tyler and Sawyer Fulton.
Welcome to Full Sail University. Tonight, our main event may determine the new course of NXT, an 18-man battle royal for the #1 contendership, a spot, an opportunity at the NXT title. Tom Phillips here alongside the assistant to the managing supervisor on Monday Night Raw, Mr. Brad Maddox.
Hi, old buddy.
Good to have you back.
Monday Night Raw's own Brad Maddox back in his house. Nice to see you, Timmy.
Tommy, good to have you back.
Slang for house, noob.
Well, the NXT Tag Team Champions, nothing to laugh about. In the middle of this ring, some tag team action all set here as Sawyer Fulton and Travis Tyler going to start things off here against Luke Harper.
Well, big tag team action. Every night at NXT is a big night. This one's even bigger than usual. We've got a huge main event, an 18-man battle royal. And
in addition to that, a huge historic announcement coming up shortly from Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon. That's going to be huge. You do not want to miss that. But
historic.
The story in the middle of the ring right now has to be this devastating Wyatt family.
The Wyatt family as a whole, completely unbeatable right now. This is a tough task for newcomers Travis Tyler and Sawyer Fulton.
Eric Rowan now the legal man in the ring as Travis Tyler in a little bit of a sticky situation. And another slam. Tyler and Fulton, well, they told me that they competed against each other in the NCAA tournament as amateur wrestlers and that they know each other, in an almost effortless sense, but putting that into work in the ring, especially against the Wyatt family, is a tall task.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if their amateur background is going to help with these two madmen, gang of psychopaths.
Demented, psychotic.
Well, they're out of their minds. They're like something out of The Walking Dead.
Tag made, Harper back into this matchup as Rowan, stacks up Tyler. Some efficient tag work here as they've cornered Travis Tyler here, cutting him off from his tag team partner. Has a moment to breathe.
There he goes, you got a tag.
Sawyer Fulton into the match now.
I think he might have let him tag.
Fulton looking to battle back against Harper. He nearly took his head off.
Well, he's missing at least 3 teeth. I'm not a dentist, but I can guarantee that.
Fulton
might need some dentures.
Back into the corner. These two heavyweight monsters manhandling Sawyer Fulton. Oh, that huge clothesline.
That's
all she wrote.
Yep.
Here are your winners, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt family.
The Tag Team Champions continue their dominance. The Wyatt family, impressive to say the least.
I tell you what, that'd be scary to see at the Golden Corral. Wyatt family unsound of mind.
Let's take another look at this. Sawyer Fulton, was only in the ring for a few moments before this tag team matchup got completely out of hand. And the Wyatt family having control this entire matchup, clobbering Fulton to the mat. It's Luke Harper and Eric Rowan once again victorious, still NXT Tag Team Champions.
Still ahead, the next challenger for the NXT Championship will be decided with a huge #1 contender battle royal. 18 NXT superstars compete for a shot at Big E Langston's title. We'll find out who tonight. And coming up next, Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon has a historic announcement that's guaranteed to have the NXT universe buzzing. What will Stephanie McMahon's groundbreaking news be? We'll find out next.
Hi, I'm Stephanie McMahon, and I'm honored to be here tonight on NXT to make a historic announcement. WWE has been a cultural trailblazer for more than 50 years in sports and entertainment. And the foundation of our continued success is the development of new superstars and divas. And you can see them all exclusively right here on NXT. Tonight's announcement places a spotlight on a division in WWE that has played an integral role in shaping and redefining our company, the WWE Divas. And now, NXT will continue the tradition of creating the next wave of women for a new generation with the creation of the NXT Women's Championship. Divas such as Paige, Summer Rae, and Emma, along with several others from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, will battle for the prestigious honor of being the first NXT Women's Champion. The tournament will begin next week here on NXT. Good luck to every diva.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Melbourne, Australia, Emma!
Welcome back to NXT, and all I can say is look at the pretty bubbles. Look at some of the kids in the audience even have little bubble guns. That's fantastic.
Well, that's not fair. They're distracting Emma.
Oh, please. They're bubbles. How harmless how much harm can they do? Well, welcome back here to NXT. Tom Phillips here, along with the assistant to the managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw, Mr. Brad Maddox.
Thank you.
And we just saw a fantastic tag team matchup as the Wyatt family, the NXT Tag Team Champions, continue their dominance. But right now, a huge announcement just coming from Stephanie McMahon. Huge! The NXT Women's Championship title will begin in a tournament next week on NXT.
The biggest news.
And her opponent, from Houston, Texas, Audrey Marie.
Well, Emma and Audrey Marie, no doubt, will be looking to make an impression, make an impact here in this matchup.
I'll say.
And I think it's Emma who's already made a little bit of an impact, as last week on NXT, she actually barged in on Audrey Marie's interview by mistake, and I think she accidentally poked her in the eye.
Well, it was a mistake. I'll tell you what, this matchup just got a lot bigger because every diva now at NXT is going to be trying to make an impression going into this tournament. The NXT Universe.
They're playing. Emma wants her music again. Well, this is all part of her Emma-tainment in the Emma-lution. She
wants to dance her way to the top, and that's fine.
She hopes to enact it on the WWE Universe. This is all her words. She just loves to throw Emma in front of stuff. Oh!
Hey!
Who do you think you are? All of you!
Audrey Marie not liking that one iota.
I don't know why. Who doesn't like dancing?
And bubbles. Into the corner, there goes Audrey Marie. And last week, during that botched interview, I guess you could say, Audrey Marie called Emma's dancing stupid. Here's the cover, and Audrey Marie manages to kick out.
Stupidly awesome.
Well, love it or hate it, Emma.
Oh,
ooh.
ouch. She's not going to be able to dance with that arm.
Here's a cover, Audrey Marie. Just a 2 count there. And whether you hate it or not, that dance and Emma's tactics, well, she's her last contest, she got a win. If she can get a win here, that's called a winning streak. Here's a cover, and Audrey Marie powering out.
Well, the entire Divas division of NXT as a group, very impressive.
Looking for the cover, hook to the leg, and Emma kicks out.
A beautiful gut wrench suplex from Audrey Marie.
Well, with the NXT Divas Championship tournament starting next week, Brad. Who do you think? Well, here's a cover,
Hang
real quick,
on.
backslide, and oh, Audrey Marie manages to get out. Look at the strength of Audrey Marie.
The strength of Audrey Marie escaping the 3 count. She knows all about numbers, Tom. A former accountant.
Emma.
Hey!
Whoa, Emma!
Check this out!
A form of the tarantula. She calls it the dilemma. Get it?
The
Dilemma?
The Emma.
Dilemma.
The Emma dilemma.
Because her name's Emma, Brad.
Not even legal, but who cares if she's dancing? Dancing up a storm.
She calls that an Emmatizing dance. Into the corner. Oh, the crossbody.
What was that, a Emma body?
There might have been an Emma body.
What do you call it?
You can call it whatever you want, Brett. Oh, and flat on her face goes Audrey Marie.
Oh, watch out.
And this she calls the Emma lock.
Ow!
It's cinched in.
What a submission!
Audrey Marie in the middle of the ring. She
She
taps.
got her! Oh!
Here's your winner, Emma!
The Emma lock. Amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The NXT Arena.
Thank goodness that left arm's okay. Still able to dance.
Well, the crowd here in Orlando, Florida seems to love it.
Am I missing something, Tom? Do you not love that?
There's bubbles in the audience. Of course I like it. Are you kidding? Well, for Audrey Marie, she may only be able to open one eye after her interaction with Emma, but I can imagine Audrey Marie won't lose focus on Emma. Still a big win here as we move forward here on NXT.
Big win, and if you win on NXT, you deserve to dance, so keep dancing, Emma. And don't get fooled by those bubbles. They're tricky.
Well, let's head backstage right now and check in with our broadcast colleague, Renee Young.
I'm standing by with Scott Dawson and Garrett Dillon. Now, guys,
Whoa. What do you think you are doing here?
I was just trying to ask him a few questions, if that's okay.
Hey, I'm the manager. I take care of the communication. Right now, guys, we have a match. Come on, let's make some money. Let's get started.
Still to come, who challenges E Langston for his NXT championship? 18 NXT superstars compete in a huge #1 contender battle royal. Who survives for a shot at the title? We'll find out tonight.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Sylvester LaForge, the team of Scott Dawson and Garrett Dillon.
Well, before we get to this tag team matchup, we have to mention yet again our main event.
Huge!
18-man battle royal to determine the #1 contender to Big E Langston's NXT championship.
Is he drinking barbecue sauce?
And that's Garrett Dillon there. He says he eats pig feet and chugs barbecue sauce. JR's barbecue sauce, of course. But
Just a couple of good old boys, a couple of rednecks from the trailer park.
well, you mentioned that. Scott Dawson, who was a former bouncer and a self-proclaimed survivor. But if these are two good old boys, like you said, what might a man like Sylvester Lefort from Nice, France be doing with them?
Well, Timothy, I did a little bit of journalistic research, and I spoke with Sylvester Lefort. He is an entrepreneur. He's made millions. He lives on the French Riviera, pardon. And he spends his time now gambling at casinos and riverboats and looking for strange and unusual investments so he can make more money. We found these two lugheads.
Well, Dawson and Dillon, D-squared they like to call themselves, going toe-to-toe here with Jake Carter and Brandon Traven. A little bit of a thunder and lightning combination. As many people may know, Jake Carter is the son of WWE legend Vader.
And he is fast as lightning. I don't know as much about Brandon Traven. I know that he is a brawler. I know that he's tough.
Well, Brandon Traven, trained by WWE Hall of Famer Harley Race. Pretty good background there. Jake Carter wailing away on Scott Dawson in the corner. Looking for a suplex.
Ooh.
Reverses out to the apron, and
Look
Dillon.
out.
Dillon capitalizes.
Yeah, I don't think that Garrett Dillon and Scott Dawson care too much for rules. They're used to picking fights in the trailer park and at carnivals, which is where they were discovered by Sylvester Lefort.
You keep talking about trailer parks and rednecks. You dress
That's
very,
weird.
very preppy. I don't understand how you know so much about rednecks.
Me?
Yes.
I've lived everywhere. I've done everything.
You say so. Dawson. Ooh. Big knee drop. Looking for the cover here on Carter. Carter kicks out at the last second there. Carter, very flashy, quick. Describes himself as likely to steal your girl, and that has been backed up by gossip throughout the locker room.
He once stole a girl of mine, and I was not happy about it.
Off the tag, here's Garrett Dillon into this matchup. Big, ornery, hard-nosed Texan. And as I mentioned before, he says he loves protein shakes and barbecue sauce. Into the corner again. Dawson now in the legal man off the tag, and Jake Carter.
This is just dirty. This is just old school nasty.
And Jake desperately needs to make a tag. Hook to the leg, and Dawson almost had him.
Well, most people don't stick their fingers in other men's nostrils. You never know where a nostril has been. Of course, you never know where Scott Dawson's fingers have been.
A very brutal, aggressive, hard-nosed style of competition here amongst these superstars so far.
A very physical match so far. You know, Scott Dawson strikes me as the type of man who doesn't flush when he goes to the bathroom, and he probably doesn't care too much about How great.
Well, you still have to ask the question, what's a man like Sylvester Lefort, a guy who lives among the jet set of the French Riviera? I mean, what's he doing with, as you described them, rednecks?
Tom, I have already told you why. Are you listening to me?
I am listening.
These are two unique investments, which is something of a hobby for Sylvester. Of course, right now he wants to see his investment pay off.
Carter looking to escape. Traven, nifty move there. And finally,
here
Carter
we go.
makes a tag. Brandon in strong. Ooh. Nice drop kick to the face there, into the corner,
This is
and
a way to
Dillon
start
wants
your
no
NXT.
part of it. Oh, a huge clothesline from Dawson. The former nightclub bouncer will just bounce Brandon Traven off the mat.
You don't turn your head on a bouncer, he's gonna knock you in the back.
Ooh, spinebuster.
Oh!
The double axe handle. Dillon
A little bit of
with
teamwork.
the cover. My
got him.
gosh.
Wow.
Here are your winners, Garrett Dillon and Scott Dawson.
D squared in their tag team debut with the guidance, it appears, of Sylvester Lefort. Get a big victory.
Sylvester might have found himself some more money. Unorthodox, but some great teamwork. The heavy-handed rednecks.
Let's take a look at this finish. This huge spine buster.
Look at this.
Ooh, off the top rope.
1-2 punch.
And D squared. That was all she wrote for Brandon Traven and Jake Carter.
Knockout blow.
Up next on NXT, the man with a new haircut and new attitude, Derek Bateman, takes on the master of the 5-count, E Langston. What will the one-man army have in store for the NXT Season 4 superstar? That match is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 222 pounds, Derek Bateman.
Well, welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Phillips here, joined by the assistant to the managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw, Mr. Brad Maddox.
Thank you very much.
That's a mouthful. Well, Derek Bateman, new haircut, maybe a new attitude, perhaps, and, well, he's got a tall task ahead of him as one of NXT's best. Goes toe-to-toe with a main roster WWE superstar.
Yeah, Derek Bateman, tough as they come.
And his opponent, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 295 pounds, the NXT champion, Big E Langston.
the master of the 5 count, Big E Langston. You have to imagine, Brad Maddox, he's probably got a lot on his mind tonight.
I imagine a lot of things.
Well, of course, in our main event coming up immediately after this, Big E Langston is going to have to watch and see out of 18 superstars who comes out on top in a battle royal that will determine the #1 contender to his title.
Do you think Big E scouted for all 18 opponents, or just like 5 of them?
He's not NXT champion for no reason. I mean, I assume he did his homework. But right now, he's got to worry about Derek Bateman, who was just a couple of weeks ago that you and I saw him defeat Damian Sandow in an NXT championship match. I mean, it's been a busy couple of weeks for Big E Langston.
Barely beat me not too long ago, but don't rule out Derek Bateman. Very game competitor.
And we can't ignore the news that we heard earlier this evening as WWE Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon announcing the creation of the NXT Divas Championship Tournament.
Yes.
That will start next week.
You know what? I might just come back and scout for that. Ooh. Look at this. Taking it to him.
Bateman getting started early. Ooh. Nice drop kick into the corner.
You know, I don't want to sound like a know-it-all, Tom. You know I hate that, but I told you so. I told you Derek Bateman was tough.
Anytime you're going toe-to-toe with a main roster WWE superstar, these are seasoned, talented, competitors.
Derek Bateman is hard as nails.
Big E Langston.
Hard as hammers.
We're going to get started early. Off the ropes. There go the straps. Bateman could be next. Up top.
He's got him.
Looking for the big ending. There it is. Whew, the big ending. And Bateman is down and out.
Wow.
Here's your winner, the NXT champion, Big E Langston.
It's just not that fair for a human being to be that strong.
The intense focus, the tenacity of Big E Langston.
Well, the NXT Universe getting them worked up again as they usually do.
Oh boy.
And he bites on it. This is
another big ending.
Uncalled for. No, we know you can count to 5.
Well, the NXT Universe wanted it, and they got it. The champ leaves another superstar in his wake, as now he will have to sit and watch. Up next, the 18-man Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender to Langston's NXT Championship. That's next here on NXT.
Corey Graves and Cassius Ohno take on the Wyatt families, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Can the leader of the Filth Parade coexist with Ohno to overcome the NXT Tag Team Champions? We'll find out next week on NXT.
Welcome back to NXT, folks. I'm Tom Phillips alongside Brad Maddox, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome the NXT champion, Big E Langston, to the announce booth. Congratulations on your victory.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, Big E.
Hey, Brad.
Well, the 18-man Battle Royal that will determine the #1 contender to your NXT Championship is about to begin. And you can see most of the competitors already in the ring, but Corey Graves, a man who was actually involved in a triple threat match at one point to be a #1 contender to your title, now in the ring. And of course, the eater of worlds, the creature, the monster, the man that has corrupted the minds of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, Bray Wyatt. Cassius Ohno, well, he's had his ups and downs here on NXT. We saw his rivalry run hot with William Regal, but right now a shot at the NXT title is all that's on his mind, along with all these other WWE superstars.
Over the top rope, Tom, is the only way that you can win this Battle Royal. Both feet touch the floor. Of course, I don't know why you'd want to win it, because that just means you have to face that guy over there that you've been making fun of all day. I don't know if you knew that, Big E.
I didn't actually, but it's good to know now.
Tom has been making fun of you.
Do you know where you're parked? Did you tell me? He did it.
I know where he's parked.
Well, Bo Dallas making his way to the ring, and of course, the ultimate prize here is a shot at the NXT Championship. That cannot be denied. Oh, man. Mason Ryan, the Colossus of Cardiff. He's bigger than pretty much every guy in the ring combined.
Yeah, I might put my money on him.
Here we go. Well, Brad, who do you think is the favorite in all this chaos?
I just said it's Mason Ryan.
Okay.
Big E, if you could face all 19 men at once, would you do it?
Of course, I don't back down at all. I think that's pretty clear.
I wanted to make sure.
Right.
I know that you and I have had our heated, highly competitive rivalry in the past, but I just want to put that behind us and keep this professional.
We did. I don't recall that.
Biggie, let's get some focus on the match here. Which of these 18 men are you most interested in? Look on the top rope. Here's Sakamoto. Sakamoto in a bad situation here with Corey Graves. Graves just couldn't get him over.
Well, there's no question. I knew you would ask that, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter at all.
Come on, it's gotta matter.
It does not. Surprisingly,
It does not matter
at all. Any one of these guys, it doesn't matter.
Were you worried at all about this battle royal when you were competing against Derek Bateman just moments ago?
No, by no means. There's a lot of young talent here, but by no means am I worried about anyone here in the ring. But a lot of guys, a lot of talent, but there's no one here who can bench press 575 pounds. There's no one who has my accolades, so I have nothing at all to worry about.
I once benched nearly that.
Look at the pandemonium in the ring. Cassius Ohno was out of the ropes there for a minute. Now Sakamoto tied up here with Sami Zayn. Just bodies all over the place. You can see Bray Wyatt going to work on Cassius Ohno. Mason Ryan just skulking around. Ooh, laying waste to anyone in his path. There's Ohno. Ohno out on the apron.
Big E, you'd fare really well in one of these.
There goes Sakamoto.
The first man out.
And Mason Ryan looking to eliminate yet
And his
another.
new friend Briley Pierce is gone too.
Well, Sakamoto and Briley Pierce, the first to eliminate.
Another
There
one.
goes Hawkins. So we're down to 15 men now in this battle
Ryan's
royal.
a one-man wrecking crew right now.
And Mason Ryan eliminates his fourth man of the match. Alexander Rusev is out.
He's almost up to 5.
I got to give it to Mason Ryan. Clearly, he's very impressive right now. A man I definitely respect. Very impressive so far.
If you got 5 men out, would you be even more impressed?
Of course. But that's yet to be seen.
Ooh, and there's Mason Ryan battling away from it. Looked like 7 superstars. And Corbin, Baron Corbin's eliminated.
There's the 5th.
There goes
There's
Knuckles
the 6th.
Madsen. And there goes
There's
Mojo
the
Rawley.
7th.
Yoshitatsu, look
the
at
8th.
this. Mason Ryan's on a roll. And Dante Dash is gone.
That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake.
Oh, Aiden English. What have you gotten yourself into? Mason Ryan,
There's
yet
10.
another elimination. Sami Zayn.
Mason Ryan, the MVP of this battle so far.
Look at this.
Is that-
Look at this.
I think
Oh.
that's 11.
7 superstars remain. We started with 18. Mason Ryan has eliminated every last one of them. Ryan looking for perhaps setting up for a powerbomb here with Neville.
Powerbomb him out of the ring?
No way!
Whoa!
Whoa! Neville just eliminated Ryan.
What?
Mason Ryan's out.
Calling me impressed.
What?
We are down to 6 superstars. Who will emerge from the chaos as the #1 contender? Find out as NXT rolls on.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart. Be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back to NXT. We are in the middle of an 18-man battle royal, which is now down to 6. The winner will become the #1 contender to the NXT Championship of Mr. Big E Langston here sitting to my left.
Thank you for the mystery, by the way.
You're welcome.
That's deserved.
And now in the middle of the ring, Connor O'Brien, Bray Wyatt, Corey Graves, Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville, and Cassius Ohno.
The shocker of the Battle Royal so far with Adrian Neville.
Whoa!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Wait a minute! Bray Wyatt just got booted out of the ring by Connor O'Brien.
Was not over the top, though. That was not over the top.
No, he's got to be. He's still in it, right?
Bray Wyatt can come back into this matchup. Connor into the corner. I think Connor O'Brien thinks he just eliminated the biggest dog in the yard. And now going to work.
Now, that would be me. I'm the biggest dog in the yard.
Well, in the
Tom,
ring
you
now.
are so disrespectful with the champion right here.
Connor O'Brien standing tall.
You are embarrassing me, Tom.
Now Corey Graves starting to battle back.
This is worldwide television. I apologize, Big E.
Whoa! Huge knee to the jaw of O'Brien. Some odd allegiances starting up, and
there goes Connor.
Look at
Connor
this.
O'Brien is gone. Wait a minute.
Look at that!
Bray Wyatt back into this matchup. He just eliminated Graves and Ohno.
Oh! Well, every man for themselves in this little teamwork, and it
We are down
backfired.
to 3 in what started as 18. One of these 3 will walk away from this battle royal ready to face Big E Langston for his NXT Championship.
Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville.
Ooh. The former tag champions, Bray Wyatt, the master of the Wyatt family, looking to set him up with Sister Abigail. Wyatt, well, that won't do you any good, just getting him down. You cannot win by pinfall or submission. You gotta send him over the top rope to eliminate a competitor. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. You can hear that enziguri in Newcastle. Over the top, Bray Wyatt's gone! The monster is gone!
The 2 biggest upsets.
You've got to be kidding me!
The Cinderella, Adrian Neville.
The former tag team champions are the last ones standing.
Former partners.
Neville, whoa! His feet have to touch the floor.
Did they touch? Did they touch?
I think he's still
Where's
alive.
this? No.
Referee can
Inches
see it
away.
very clearly. Now Neville trying to wrench his hands free of the top rope. Big E, what do you think? Neville and Dallas, the last 2 remaining.
Doesn't matter. Honestly, it's close, but it does not matter.
The former tag team, but
Look
only
at
one
this.
man's
Neville.
gonna win this thing.
Neville in a bad spot here.
No.
I don't know if
At
they
least
touched.
one touched.
It has to be both feet. Both feet have to touch the floor.
One is on the floor, the other's inches away.
And finally, Neville gets back in the ring. Wow. Talk about being on the razor's edge. The irony of this matchup, these 2 men who defended the NXT Tag Team Championships together now stand toe-to-toe. The winner, only one can advance to face Big E Langston. These 2 former champions.
Former partner champions. Unfortunately, it's every man for themselves.
Dallas thought he had an opening. Neville. Look out! Neville! Ooh. Neville still in a bad spot there on the apron. Gets himself back into the ring. Whoa! Bo Dallas, ooh!
Channeling the Dynamite Kid tonight.
Huge kick to the head, and Dallas is out flat on the mat.
Hang on.
Could we see it? Could we see it? The red arrow. That corkscrew shooting star press. Oh, wait a minute.
He got his knees up. He got his knees up. Beautiful
Dallas,
counter
Dallas,
attack.
he did it. Dallas did it. Bo outlasts them all.
Here's your winner and new #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Bo Dallas.
Big E, there is your #1 contender to your NXT Championship. What do you think?
Bo looked good, but honestly, it's just another guy who's going to lay down the 5 count.
outlasted 17 other men. Unbelievable.
Wrong words there, Big E Langston. You will have to go toe-to-toe with Bo Dallas in the coming weeks. Your NXT Championship must be defended. A tremendous 18-man battle royal. Bo Dallas enters and comes out as the only one victorious.
Good for Bo, but I can tell you right now, I will dominate Bo Dallas like I dominate everyone else.
There you have it. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of NXT. Next week, as announced by WWE Executive Vice President Stephanie McMahon, the NXT Divas Championship Tournament will begin next week on NXT. Congratulations, Bo Dallas, the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Good night.